What's going on, guys? This is Travis Newman, and today we're going to be talking about how to make a committed decision. So I feel like a lot of people, they oftentimes will wait to make an important decision they have to make until something bad happens. But my question is, why wait when you can decide to just do it right now and take action on it right away? So why is it important to make committed decisions? One reason is that the decisions that you do or don't make can and will most likely influence the direction of your life. It will also determine what actions you take and even the way you might feel about yourself. So let's say that you want to decide to stop drinking or smoking or just completely stop a certain behavior that you have that might be unhealthy or just something that you don't want in your life. If you make a decision, a true committed decision to stop this behavior, whatever it is, I guarantee you will feel a whole lot better about yourself than you would if you don't. Because say you want to stop drinking, yet you go out clubbing every week or every night even, and every time, like, it might be good in the moment, but after you do, you don't really feel that good about yourself. So that's what I mean, that sometimes, like, some decisions you do or don't make, it can determine how you feel about yourself. And if you don't make that decision, you'll probably just continue to feel sorry for yourself and just dwell on it and be like, oh my God, why am I doing this? I know it's not good for me, yet I keep doing it. Just why? And it all comes down to making a true committed decision and just having a conviction that you're no longer going to do this behavior. And ironically, failure to make a decision really means that you have made a decision to be directed and controlled by your environment rather than being the master of your own life. And the hardest part of changing a behavior is just making the true decision. That's the hardest part. The rest of it, you will understand how much easier it is. And making this decision comes down to pain and pleasure. So what do I mean by that? Well, we as humans tend to always want to avoid pain and move into pleasure. The good news is that we can use these things and not just have them. So what I mean by that is you can use them to your advantage instead of just feeling the emotion. So what you want to do is link pain to the behavior that you want to change, your old behavior that you don't want anymore. Or in terms of decisions, you want to link it to not making a decision or making a decision that you know is bad for you long term. You want to link pain to that. So how do you do this? First is just a way to kind of help you link more pain to it. You basically want to get leverage on yourself. So you do this by asking questions. Questions like, what will this cost me if I continue to do this behavior, if I don't make a decision on this? So say, for example, I want to lose weight. So say that I'm just really big and overweight and I don't feel good about myself and I want to change the behaviors that are causing these results. To link pain to this, you want to be like, okay, so what will this cost me if I continue to do this? What will this cost me? And then answers are going to come into your head. Maybe it'll be something like, my health is going to decline, I'm going to get bigger, I'm going to keep eating unhealthy. And you want to just keep going deeper and deeper until you reach that ultimate level of pain. It should cause you so much pain internally, and you should really feel it in yourself, and you should literally almost be crying because of how much you want to avoid this pain. And that's the key here. You want to just keep going as deep as you possibly can until you get to a deep rooted pain and you can't stand it, and it'll just kind of force you to just stay away from it. But after you link pain to that behavior, you want to link pleasure to the new behavior. So say the same example, I want to lose weight. I ask, what will this cost me? Yada, yada, yada. And then I'll be like, okay, how am I going to feel about myself after I've changed? So you want to do the same thing for linking pleasure, but instead you don't want to do it to the old behavior. You want to do it to the new behavior that you want in your life. So say I want to lose weight. So now I'll just picture myself all fit and thin and just ripped, whatever it might be. And you want to link pleasure to that. So you'll do the same thing you do by linking pain and use it for pleasure. So you'll ask questions. You'll be like, okay, what will this bring me instead of what will this cost me? So, or how will this make me feel? And the key is the same as the other one. You want to link a huge amount of pleasure to who you want to become, basically, and to the new behavior that you want to have in your life, or the new body you want, or just the new opportunities you want. You have to link pleasure to those experiences. Basically, you just want to reframe it in your mind so it links pleasure to that new behavior that you want, or that new experience that you want. And you want to do this because a lot of times people will link pain to changing the behavior rather than linking pain to the behavior itself. So that's why it's important you need to reframe it. You want to link pleasure to making that decision. Right when you make that decision, how are you going to feel? Like once you make that true committed decision, that conviction, how are you going to feel about yourself? I'd imagine you feel pretty good because I've done this, and in my experience, I felt so good once I made this conviction and I decided to do something and I linked enough pain to it and linked enough pleasure to the new thing that I wanted. It just made me take so much action, and eventually I just started feeling really good about this, and it just started building more momentum in my life, and I just kept going and going. And it's all because I ended up stop focusing on my circumstances, the pain, and began focusing on the pleasure that would come if I did change these behaviors and I did make these important decisions for myself. And it's important that when you're linking pleasure to this new behavior, this new experience, or this new decision, you want to really see it in your head. So ask questions and then really visualize it. So say for the losing weight example, visualize what you'll look like and what your life will be like, how you will feel. And like I said before, when you're linking pain and pleasure to this, you really want to feel those emotions and just kind of let them run through you. Like, don't let it just be all superficial, like, oh, I can't do this, you know? Like, really feel it, like, to the point where you're just so happy, you've made this decision, you're just so happy, and you just start crying like tears of joy because of this amazing decision you've just made. And then once you bring yourself to making this decision, don't even leave the room or go anywhere until you take some sort of action into achieving this new behavior or making this new decision, getting rid of the old behavior, and just doing what's right for you. And taking action on this doesn't mean you have to necessarily go and do it right away, because most of the time it's not going to happen right away. It takes work. But this could be letting someone know about the decision you've just made, or say you want to lose weight, it could just be going through your fridge, throwing all the junk food away, or you could even just go to the gym that moment, or just do some type of workout, anything that involves you taking some sort of action into the new behavior that you want or the new decision that you've made. And then once you do that, momentum will keep building, and then you'll keep taking more action and more action. And the more you do it, the more it's going to be reinforced in your mind and your body. It's just going to become your new lifestyle. And then after a few months, you're going to see your results just for making one decision for yourself. There's going to be times where you slip up. There's going to be times where you don't follow through on what you wanted to do, or you don't follow through on the decision you've made. And it's okay. That happens. It's happened to me multiple times. And it's really important to know not to beat yourself up about it when it happens. What you should do instead is be like, okay, how can I make this better for myself? Or what else can I do? You use the use of questions to direct your focus and to keep going after the new behavior you want, the new experience you want, and to keep reinforcing that decision you've made. Probably in future videos, I'm going to get more into pain and pleasure because I think it relates to a lot of things we do. And I think that is an important topic that will be discussed in later videos. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys found some sort of value to this, and I really urge you to just give it a try. Like, just link pain to the behavior you want to change or to not making a decision, like I said earlier in the video, and then also link pleasure to the new experience you want and the new behavior that you want. And I guarantee if you guys stay consistent with this, you will see results more quickly than you might think. I really hope you guys found some sort of value to this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.